on here because if I saw something I liked, I decided to add it in. So here we are, Amanda and Megan. This is from our last convention, and we were definitely getting to know each other and being social. My, can you hear it frozen? It doesn't want to do the slide. Let's see here. Why don't you want to move? There we go. Okay. So if you are here today, my questions are to you. Are you wanting to grow and not sure how or where to start? Do you sometimes feel stuck, not knowing who else to reach out to? You can raise your hands, guys, if this is you. Or find yourself just posting basically the same thing again and again, or just diverting to boring graphics. We all know the boring graphics. We all do them sometimes. I did one yesterday. It's better than nothing, but we all know better. Or remember, some you did. You feel like you just don't know enough people, then this Zoom is for you. All right, who am I? All right, this is me. If you don't know me, these are some of my pillars. Tamara's always talking about our 5 pillars. They're very important. Maybe you can relate to some of these. I've been a teacher for 23 or 24. I say either one because I lost track. I have to sit there and count on my fingers back. I'm a boy mom of 2 boys, animal lover. I'm a taco and margarita connoisseur for sure, a meme sharer, and lover of trying new things. All traveling, all good times, any gimmicks. That's me. This is me last week with my family. You can see my sons were so thrilled to have their picture taken. You might not see them as much on social media. I wish I could, but they're at that age where it just isn't right for them. So I make other things happen. All right. So ideas here. What, why is it called social selling? What do you think? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Why do you think it is called social selling? And I will call on 2 brave people to also answer this. Why do you think it is called social selling? This is going to be interactive. Sorry, guys. I teach on Zoom all day, so I'm going to be forcing you to answer questions. I know that's how to keep your attention. Why is it called social selling? And who am I going to call on today? All right, Kara, I'm going to call on you just because I know you're a good student. Why is it called social selling?
As I stuck my tongue out at you.
I can't see you.
Because we're selling online. We're in social media. We're in Instagram. We're on Facebook, and those are social media platforms. And so we're supposed to be connecting socially, not being the advertisement that, all the random people are just putting up advertisements like big box companies. We're supposed to be standing out differently. And so that's why it's called that.
Awesome. Thank you. And I am going to also call on one more person. Why is it called social selling? What is your opinion? Um, how about Crystal? Are you able to answer?
Sorry, I'm on my phone. I'm trying to remute myself.
No problem. And if not, then I'm going to call on poor Joanna and she's going to look like a deer in headlights about now. Joanna, why is it called social selling?
Oh my God, I was trying to, because, because I don't know, we're being social, we're showing our faces, we're getting to know
Jen,
our
if you can mute me, I'm not finding my mute button on my cell phone for some reason right now.
I can't find you right now either.
But we're being social, right? We're trying to introduce ourselves. We're trying to make connections with people that we know and that we don't know. I guess.
Yeah, you're exactly right. All those,
Yeah.
those perfect. Awesome. It's called social selling because you build relationships for one thing, whether it's in person or on social media. And I'm not just going to talk about social media here today because this business can be for anyone, whether you're strong at social media or you're strong in person instead, or you're not strong at either of them and you're going to use this business to make more friends and become stronger at these things. So people buy from people they like, right? Do you guys like see someone online that makes you cringe and go, oh, ooh, her, oh, let me go buy from her? No, you don't. All right. They buy from people they think they know. And they also want to buy from people that they can relate to in person or on social media. 3 points to this meeting, social selling, 3 parts. And we're going to have 2 more meetings. Okay. So if you like this, come back. Or tell your team to come. There's online, in person, and then serving others.
Oops.
I asked ChatGPT, what is social selling? And I'm not going to sit here and read this to you, but glance at it because we all think ChatGPT knows everything. It was pretty spot on and accurate. So I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to read through this, kind of look through it, and that will allow more people to hop on anyways. Looking at this, think about what you do correctly, what you want to work on. If you're cooking breakfast, put your spatula down and look at it real quickly. My favorite part is at the very bottom, where it says it's basically selling by being social, not salesy. None of us want to be salesy. Perfect for influencers, network marketers, and anyone who wants to grow authentically online. Okay, I'm going to switch screens. So these are some questions I want you to ask yourself. Okay, I want you to also, at the end of this meeting, I want you to look through your socials, and we're going to dive deep into this next time. But think about this: what are your 5 pillars? And do you address them regularly? And if you're going, what are 5 pillars? What is she even talking about? Then you need to keep listening. Okay. Question: if you asked your Facebook friends and followers, would they be able to tell you what your 5 pillars are? Because if they can't tell you, they don't know, you might not know either. You can message me for graphics to help. I'm going to show you 2 that might help on the next screen. Are you posting boring graphics? Like, let's be honest, are you? Or are you teaching, sharing, and creating FOMO, fear of missing out? Fear of missing out that if you don't buy this product or join my team, you are missing out greatly. Think about it. If you were posting a Starbucks, you went and you got a Starbucks, okay? We all have done this, or a good portion of us, or you've seen someone do this. You like a Starbucks that you loved. Would you take a graphic from Starbucks and post it and say, I got this today? Or would you hold yourself up, take a selfie drinking the newest, cutest Starbucks, talk about how wonderful it is, and ask them, oh, look what I got today in your stories, right? If you would do that for Starbucks or for another company that you loved and that you had shared, why are you not doing it for yourself? Okay. Are you creating relationships, asking questions, commenting, responding, commenting on other people's stuff too? Or are you making random posts and then crossing your fingers and praying and then getting disappointed because no one bites? Okay. If a stranger right now looked at your feed, would they know that you sell pharmacy? Would they be able to tell what you're into? Please mute yourself. All right. These are 2 posts that I recommend. Maybe helping you find your pillars if you don't know what they are. And this will give you a chance to say, oh, do my people know what my pillars are? You don't want them to think that all you're doing is selling to them only, right? Because we're social sellers. So these are 2 I have done. One is you see something and instantly think of me. What are you looking at? Okay. Because we want people to do this, right? When a lot of people, they send me taco memes all the time. I've gotten taco socks, taco earrings, taco post-its, emotional support, tacos in the mail, all these things. I love tacos, guys. I put them in my social media, but let me be honest, I love all Mexican food equally. It does not just have to be tacos. Okay, but I branded myself with tacos. You will see them on my business cards because every time someone sees a taco, I want them to think of me. All right, here's another one. If you had to bring, and then they're going to think of me, then they're going to think they need to go buy something. Okay. If you had to bring me three things to cheer me up, what would they be? Okay. Your friend should be able to think of three things that would cheer you up. Even your followers. I had strangers answer these questions beautifully. Some of the strangers that were following me on Facebook answer these better than people I know personally. They probably might answer you better than your spouse. Give it a test, guys. All right. This or that? Which one of these will get your interest if you're looking at someone online? Which one? Left or right? Okay. Now, posting something like the one on the right is better than nothing. But let's be honest, if you were scrolling through someone's feed and you saw that, would you keep scrolling or would you sit there and get your magnifying glass out and zoom in and try and figure out what the heck that is they're trying to tell you? I wouldn't. I would be like, keep going. I might see this picture and go, ooh, she looks fun. What is she doing? Oh, what is this stuff? And then I might read it. There's a big difference, guys. Okay. I'm not saying if you've only been doing this to feel bad. I'm just saying look for ways to improve. And again, something is better than nothing, but let's up our games because we have limited time to work our business and let's work harder. Let's work smarter, not harder. All right. Again, another example. Which one of these would grab your attention? Which one of these would you go, oh, what does she sell? I saw this across my whole entire social media. I'm not talking to anyone particular. I'm probably friends with hundreds of pharmacy influencers, and I saw this as a post. I have no idea what it is. I don't know that what they're selling. I don't know if they're selling shoes, boots, if they even sell something. I don't know. It's a Cyber Monday deal. It got lost in every other Cyber Monday deal that every single company I've ever crossed paths with or thinks that we might cross paths with posted in my social media also. Here, I look at Tracy. She got my attention. She's fun. She's being social. She looks like someone I might want to be friends with. And so I might actually read her post. I might slow down and go, "Oh, she's having a good time. What is it that she's having such a good time about?" All right. Good examples and bad examples. Don't worry. I did not put any people in the bad examples, so don't worry that you might be one. All right, let's look at this. Which ones of these would make you want to buy or get your interest or make you look again? And which ones would you just keep scrolling? Thumbs up or thumbs down? A picture of a bag of coffee that I know nothing about. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Does that make you interested or want to buy? And what the heck is NutriPlus? I saw her this chick. She's talking about NutriPlus, then she's got lipstick on, and but then something tuna. What in the world is this NutriPlus? She's selling three things. I don't know what she's doing. Oh look, oh look, a cute friendly face, a fun mug, and some delish coffee. Oops, let's go back. This might make me want to buy. Oh, look, what I learned in DARE. Did anyone have DARE in school? The bandwagon, peer pressure effect. Come join us. There's a whole bunch of us, and we're having a lot of fun. I bet you want to be here too. Or feeling the sparkle, holiday sparkle. Enjoy free shipping on orders of $60 or more and the brightest way to start the season. Is that interesting? Does that get your attention? Make you want to join my team? Or does that look like some boxes? I don't know. Maybe it reminds me I better go wrap some Christmas presents I haven't got to. Shop now. Fine print. I can't read that either. Oh, this is cute. Look at this story by Sharon. Enjoying the holiday background as I sip my chicory coffee this morning. Cozy, fun. Maybe I need some chicory coffee. Oh, Christmas tree in the background. Maybe I should be buying that for someone else. Or how about this one? Pharmacy Super Weekend. Bunch of bottles of stuff in boxes. Who knows what they are? Wow, interesting. Not. Okay. Now, if I were to put that post with something else, like cute Jean here, who's always showing up in her business, she has her face showing. I'm wondering what she's drinking. She's drinking one of our coffees. Is she drinking our glow up drink? But she does a fantastic job of explaining what it is. So think about this and look at your own socials and decide which one do you want to be. Now, you can I only have 2 seconds. Okay. You did that. but it might not get you far. So if you have limited time, take that time, snap a picture of your face. You don't have to look perfect. No one really wants you to look perfect. Perfect is not duplicatable. Perfect does not make me want to join your team. Being real does. More questions. Okay, we're going to be reflecting. When did I last show my face? When did I last share part of my day? When did I talk about my products? Guys, you can answer these too in there. If you know there's something that you want to work on. When did I last show team success? Maybe you don't have a team, but you can talk about the team that you're a part of because you are working towards success. When did I last go live or speak in stories? This is not easy to do, guys. The things that suck the most are usually the things you need to do the most, things that you get more bang for your buck. It's just the truth, just like at the gym. Those things that suck the most that you do at the gym are the things that are going to get you the results. Same thing with your business, okay? When did I last post things about my life other than pharmacy? There are 5 pillars. Anyone have any aha moments or ideas or anything that they would like to comment on positively? Because we only have a short time, so we only have time for positives. Going once, going twice. All right. All right. Again, I asked ChatGPT, I said, hey, ChatGPT, what about social selling in person? And this is what they said. Take 10 seconds to glance through it. I'm not going to read it to you. I copied and pasted. You can see ChatGPT is not perfect. They do have typos. All right. At the bottom, again, I love what they said at the bottom again. Being your own walking billboard. Your vibe sells before your words do. Okay. Social selling isn't about being the loudest or the most perfect. It's about being visible, connectable. Okay. And that is what's going to drive your business. Clicky click. Come on, computer. All right. How's your in-person social life? If you're saying, what social life? Maybe this is something you need to listen to. How can you improve your in-person? Thoughts or ideas? You can put it in the chat, and then this is something I'd actually like maybe 2 or 3 people to comment because we can all improve. How can you improve your in-person thoughts, your in-person socials, networking, thoughts or ideas? Anyone have them? And I'm a mean teacher, so if no one answers, I will call on people. Maybe I should call on the person who's not muted. All right. How can you improve in your socials? Erin, are you at a game? Or are you able to answer?
Hey, I'm driving back from a game. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you beautifully. Any
Definitely going
ideas?
live more often.
Okay.
Going live on my personal. I do a lot of my VIP, but personal page.
Awesome. All right. Anybody else? How can you improve your in-person social? And that going live, that hits both, really. That's hitting your social, and it's also hitting your in-person social. And guys, you don't have to always just go live about your products. You can go live about other things happening too. That helps keep people's interest. Anyone?
I say be yourself,
Yes.
even with pictures or videos or whatever. If you're like, and you're not that type of person's voice, don't do it.
No kidding. No kidding. And people are going to know that in real life, right?
Yeah.
So the
Yes.
people who know you, if they see that you're one way on social media and you're totally somewhere else, then they're going to notice that. Sometimes though, people can show up on social media and be who they wish they were in person. So that's kind of cool. Like
Yeah.
maybe they're not capable of doing that in person just yet, but this is a springboard to that. So that's a good thing. Anyone else? Now thinking about your social, I'm talking about in-person life. What is one way you can improve? How about Tamra? She can answer it for us. What is one
Well,
way?
you read my mind because I have to improve on this majorly. I moved to a new state and I just quite frankly haven't established friends outside of my 80-year-old neighbors, which I'm very grateful for them. And I've recently met
They
some 40
probably
and
need collagen.
they need hand cream. They've already gotten some
Ice.
skincare
Yeah,
from me, but the point is
do.
that I need to basically in the new year, this is a New Year's resolution. And again, you don't have to wait for the new year to do this, but I'm going to be back in Green Bay for the next 3 weeks. So I have to wait till the new year. I'm going to start a hot yoga class here in Raleigh with the intention of one, taking care of my body and being able to promote that through social media, but most importantly, to start making some friends and connections here in Raleigh and meeting people my age. Because I do a really good job selling on social, but I absolutely have to improve, especially in my new state.
That was
But
fast.
I do have to say, when I'm back home in Green Bay and I'm with my people and I get to connect with my friends, I do take advantage of the in-person meetings. And even
Someone
if
needs to
I
mute,
get,
guys. Someone please mute. Sorry, Tamra.
no, it's
I
okay. Yeah, so anyway, like even just structuring at least quarterly for someone who honestly doesn't get out like Jen. Jen is the master social in-person person, and we can all aspire to be more like Jen. But for me, if I can schedule something in person, even once a month or quarterly, that would be huge when from like a structure purpose. But just being friends with people, that is something I'm severely lacking. So I know I need to be better about it.
And it's good, and you know what? That's going to help your social media too. So it's kind of like you're seeing people in person. It gives you opportunity to make more friends. It gives you an opportunity to make more Instagram followers, Facebook friends, gives you more things to post about, helps you with your 5 pillars on social media. So I can't tell you guys, if you are someone who's friends with me on social media, you see I'm out all the time. Do I always want to go out? No. Am I usually glad I did? Yes. Okay. Because you never know who you're going to come in contact with, and you never know that one opportunity, that one person that you might have met could have changed everything for you. And also, you're also making friends and having fun. And we don't want to just sit there and stare at our phones all day. We do want to have fun with this. That's what keeps us going, and that helps us also not burn out, right? Most the people that like in the beginning, I would say a good chunk of the people um, are on my team of everywhere I go because they see that I'm having fun. They want to be a part of it. I'm wearing and sharing every little thing that there is. And they know for certain that I'm using the stuff because they see me using it. They see the results. It's just not a graphic that they're seeing online. They're like, oh, look, we can see your skin looks better. Oh, maybe you lost a pound or two. Your hair has grown. Oh, wow, your lipstick is not on that wine glass. That lipstick must really stay on, right? So these things all help. And a lot of people are shy away from social media. What about all your friends that would be great customers, but they're not really on social media all the time? I meet people in person and I'll ask them, and they're like, oh, I'm not really on there much. And I'm usually like, well, don't worry, I am. You'll see me at least. But um, you are there's so many more opportunities out there. And think back to like 20 years ago, all these women that made it big in different companies, and they were not on social media. They did it through other avenues. And a lot of those people are still around, and they could be on your team. All right. You don't have to be perfect or have parties every day. Online is great, but in-person interactions create instant trust. People can feel your vibe, confidence, and authenticity. So think about it, instead of like with social selling in person, instead of people walking into a store, customers are literally walking into your life everywhere you go. Every time you go to a party, every time you chat at school or drop off. Sports practices. So many times people say, "Oh, I'm so busy with my kids, I can't work the business." I'll be honest with you. At my last company, one season alone of flag football and hockey, let's say there was 13 people on the hockey team. I can guarantee you at least 7 of the moms on that hockey team are on my team. And if they weren't, they were customers of one of us, or they were at our team, ended up being on the team later, is the honest truth. Same thing with football. Very small team. I think the flag football team had 7, and I remember laughing and saying 4 of the moms were on my team. Okay, because those are relationships from in person. You see these people every day. Sometimes I'll see people with these beautiful, great posts, and then I know that they're busy, but I'm like, why didn't you chat it up with every single person on the field? Do you guys know, like, there's some people who have like purses that say something? Maybe you can show a little bit what's in there. My last business, we had nail polish. I would sit there and do my nails for people to see. You better believe I'm mixing drinks and passing out samples where I go. I'm putting my lipstick on so people can see it. If you're shy, maybe wear a shirt that says what you sell. Ask me about blank. Ask me about Glow. Ask me about my business. Ask me what pharmacy is. Ask me what's making my hair grow. Any sign, anything to make people ask you a question if you are not a conversation starter. Okay. So sports practices, hairstylists, dentist. I recently sponsored the receptionist at my son's dentist office, at the gym, to the people that teach the Pilates classes joined my team because I'm talking it up all the time. I'm letting them know that I need to get in shape because convention's coming up and I want to look cute in my dress, or I'm working to earn the trip to Mexico. I better be there doing my Pilates. And they're like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" I talk to them about it. Church, War Market. What are places where you guys could be meeting people and talking to people? Go ahead, throw them in the chat. What didn't I touch on? Or do you agree with me and you want to add that to there? Because this is important stuff, guys. This is the same as leaving money on the table, is if you are going places and you are not making it known what you do. The grocery store clerk at the checkout literally just retired last week, and she messaged me that she's ready to have a party and join my team. Grocery store, just at regular old Vaughn's. Standing in the parking lot at school pickup or volunteering at recess, restaurants, servers. Yes, I go dancing all the time. You know what I did? She has a tip jar. Instead of putting money in there this week, I put in a lipstick. And then I got to tell her about it. It doesn't mean their waitress doesn't want money too, but you better believe I'm going to leave something also. Perfect opportunities. I heard from Amanda and Tamara. Anyone else, or do we hit all the things? Maybe we're not feeling social on the social media training, and that's okay. I do the same thing. Work. Yes, work. Definitely. Break rooms, coffee, putting the coffee out. Um, all right. So being carless, I have an idea. Being carless, you know who's one of the people who's I'm supposed to be sending samples to? Literally was my Uber driver. If I'm in that Uber, I'm chatting it up about my business. I'm one of those people. Or hey, you ask someone for a ride on the ride. You thank your friend for giving you a ride by giving them some pharmacy samples to try. Um, I provide a self-serve coffee bar called Starbucks. That's amazing. I have teachers coming in to see me. Now it has Trickery coffee as well. That is an amazing idea, Lorraine. Awesome. All right, reflect. Reflect on yourself right now, okay? Do you take opportunities to meet new people, or do you decide to stay home in your jammies? Do you ever force yourself to go? Do you mention products randomly in conversations? Do you have easy conversation starters like for those shy people, super bright lipstick that matches your shirt? Someone's going to comment on it. It's going to give you the opportunity to talk about that lipstick that lasts forever. Do you create opportunities? And oh yeah, by the way, when you go to these places, do you remember to friend everyone? and then not just leave them as a friend that you don't catch up with. Do you remember to friend them and then go back and comment and make some relationships that way on their stuff? Thumbs up if you think you're doing a good job at this. Wave your hands around a little bit if it's something you think maybe you need to improve on. I can't see most of you. Last component, and we're barely going to touch on this today, but we do have follow-up Zoom. Then there's a third component. For so many, I can't put enough O's in that so. For so many, social selling is just about being social. People are here. We are serving people, guys. People are here and they're often parts of our team because they need a social community. They need a positive outlet. They are looking to make connections with people. Some of those people end up being best friends with us. Some of those people end up being your best teammates. Some of those people might be around and they just might buy stuff. Some of them spend a lot of money and are really a great part of your team and your volume. And we are helping them. So don't discount people. Don't like make the decision like this person would be good or that person doesn't have a network. Maybe that's exactly who you need on your team. And maybe they need you and they need your team to help them with being content. So I have been in this business for almost 9 years and I have literally made so many friends. So many friends that stay with me in the business, friends that come and go in the business, but my network is strong and I love this part of the business. Okay. Have you made a lot of friends in this business? Think about people that you communicate with regularly. I bet you most of them are going to be someone that you met in this business or another business. Okay. And then think of all the people that are literally here to make connections that you can think of. There's people on your team that you can think of right now, probably. Maybe you are one of those people who is just, you're not here for the money and you're not here for that. You don't care about growing a team. You just wanted to meet people. We are helping to serve those people. Okay. We are helping people fulfilling, and this is a great thing. This is an awesome thing. Sometimes people like, oh, I feel bad. She doesn't have this, but she doesn't have a social network. Maybe I shouldn't recruit her. Give her a social network. We all are looking for human connections. You can give that to them online or in person. How can we help people besides, oh, shoot. It gives people a chance to connect. It gives people a chance to be seen. It gives people a chance to make friends, feel supported, build confidence. It's a positive outlet, and there's lots of room for personal growth. My favorite thing has been this in any social selling business I have done. Usually, when I sponsor someone new, they don't want to show their face. I'll ask them for a selfie. They do not want to give me a selfie. They do not have one. They'll give me one from 10 years ago, 50 pounds earlier, something with they're surrounded by kids, sunglasses. They're not really in the photo. But a month in, I'm looking and I see selfie after selfie after selfie, and their confidence has grown and they have become more comfortable in their own skin. And that is an awesome feeling. Being able to do that for someone is priceless. Rate yourself in the chat now. On a scale of 1 to 3, how are you feeling on social online, your social in person, and your social community building? Go ahead and be honest and rate yourself in the chat. On a scale of 1 through 3, how are you doing on these things? Where do you want to improve? What do you need to improve on the most? What are you the strongest in? I like 2.68. Heather, what are you at 2.6 in? Community building, online, or in person? Someone needs to mute unless you want to talk up. That's fine if you want to communicate, but all right. Who would like to share? Which one would they like? Who thinks that they need to work on one of these things and explain briefly? How about you, Amanda?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, the social in person and I need to work on the community building, the social in person. Well, I need to like get out there more because I see you getting out there socially and sharing your life and pharmacy all the time. So I want to try to improve and do that and be more consistent doing that instead of
What would be something easy? What would be an easy start? Like this month, here we're in December. What's something that you could do that would just like that's at your fingertips?
well, actually, like I'm going out with a couple of friends on Friday, so I'll
Okay.
probably bring them some products and just chit chat about it because they know that I'm doing pharmacy right now and they're very they're cheering me on, but they really haven't tried any products yet. So I'll bring some products and we'll just casually talk about stuff.
Awesome. All right. Jen Keller, are you there? How do you, I'm picking on someone I know is very strong in most of these things. So which one do you think you're strongest at, and which one do you think that you could grow the most with?
Oh my gosh, you're so sweet to even say that. So for me, I think so my strongest is definitely social in person.
Okay.
I love doing like online events or in-person events and all of that kind of stuff. I would say for me is the social part online, and I've been trying to push myself to be out there more. I've been doing a video every day with the advent calendar and just trying to do some random things that is a little bit more out of my comfort zone.
Great. Anyone else going once, going twice, want to speak up? I know it's hard sometimes. There's a few of you out there that want to raise your hands and you're just kind of feeling shy. Go for it. All right. Bottom line, people buy from people they know. Connection beats perfection. Top of mind. When you're in the top of someone's mind, you're at the top of the cart. I like that quote. Silent sellers don't attract team members. People need to know what you're doing. Homework. Go through your socials. Come back and tell us what are you doing right now and what can you improve on. Tis the season to get social. Come back and tell us 2 ways you made effort to socialize more. And we are going to see you back on January 3rd. So by January 3rd, screenshot this so you can remember what your homework was. Come back and tell us what are you doing right now and what can you improve on. And 2 ways you made an effort to socialize. You're lucky we are in December. There is so much social stuff going on right now. It's ridiculous. Okay. So we picked a good month for this. Let's connect. This is me. If we're not already friends, let's be friends. And if you want either of those graphics that I posted earlier in the meeting, let me know and I will send them to you. All right. And notice you could see if you notice on my business card, I just had these made. I have part of my pillars on there. I didn't just put it about the business because I might meet people out there and just want to be their friend, and they might not even know about my business and be like, "Oh yeah, here, let's exchange information. Here's my number. Here you go." And when they scan the QR code on the other side, they're gonna get spammed with pharmacy.
What a great call, Jen. Thank you so much. And you guys seriously follow Jen if you're not following her. She is a living, breathing, talking, walking billboard for this industry. Not just like she just encompasses what it takes to build your business both in person, online, and she does it so effortlessly. And don't be fooled. That didn't just come overnight for Jen. She had to
No.
work at it. She had to build her confidence. She has been, you heard her, she's been in this for almost 9 years in this industry. It takes time, so don't feel like if you're not there yet that you're not doing it right. We all have to take baby steps. This was so good. So let's as we always do in these calls, let's put your cameras on. Let's get a quick it doesn't matter how you're looking. If you're like me, you just made breakfast and enjoyed that call. We're being
And
real and
guys,
relatable.
when I joined my last business, the first one, I literally had only been on social media for 2 months. I had no experience. I was anti social media. I did not want my picture on there. I didn't want anyone's picture. But then my friends were kept posting my stuff, and I was hearing that they saw me going places because I was still social in person, just not on social media. And people knew everything I was doing, and I was like, oh, if I can't beat them, join them. So I just went ahead and joined. And then I joined Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook the same day, and the rest is history.
That's all she wrote. So everybody take a screenshot, everybody smile and share this on social media. Tag Jen, tag your teammates. I'm going to stop talking.
All right. Thank you guys. I will stay on for questions if anyone has any. If no one does, then I will end it. Have a great day. I'm so glad you guys came.
Thank you, Jen. That was so good.
Anyone have any questions? I'm here.